It's Clinton County High School basketball time on WILO, WILO2, and streaming worldwide at ClintonCountyDailyNews.com.
Clinton County basketball action brought to you by Bruno's Pizzeria, Encompass Credit Union, Serve Pro of Boone and Clinton Counties, The Farmers Bank, Newell's Gas and Appliance, Indiana Packers, Wampler Services Incorporated, Frankfurt Adult Learning Center, Longhorn Marketing inside MCF, and Casper Media.
As your voice for Clinton County High School basketball is on the air, as the 8-5 Rossville Hornets make a call to the pound here at Trenton Central for another rivalry weekend here on WILO. I'm Don Stock, Karl Kerchival to my left, Dan back in the studio, and we're way above the top of the building here as we're on WILO TV tonight. So if you've got an opportunity, you can catch it streaming on ClintonCountyDailyNews.com. Hit the live TV button, and here you are. We're going to be right with you tonight. So, Karl, kind of a big matchup. Rossville kind of limping in after a loss, which probably thought it should have had against Frankfurt last week. Central playing so-so against Clinton Prairie last week also, but this is a whole different week. It's not a conference matchup. Well, that means I think there's still a county rivalry game.
Yeah, anytime county rivals match up, it's going to be a good time. We got a good crowd here tonight at Clinton Central, and as you mentioned, Rossville's had 3 tough losses this year, and we've been there to see all of them. Lost to Western Boone, chance to beat Clinton Prairie when the shot rolled off. Case Arena last week. That's how close this Rossville team is to being 11-2 on the season. A really good team, well balanced. They got good inside-outside play, transition offense that they like to run as well. They play a good half-court defense. They do a lot of things well. They take care of the ball. They share the ball. Rossville's got a bright future ahead of them. It's just 3 heartbreakers in one season. Sometimes it's hard to overcome. Hopefully, for their sake, Coach Dunn has them focused back in, ready to go against a hungry Bulldog team tonight.
The grandparents night out here. All the grandparents are going to be in between the varsity and the JV game. And speaking of the JV game, the Hornets win that ball game 69-35. That's not an indication of what's going to happen in the varsity. Don't think so. As we all know, that the matchup is, will Keenan Orr get to play more than just 2 quarters in a basketball game? And if he can, it could be a very good ball game.
Well, Keenan comes in here and gets foul trouble and gets foul trouble early. He's averaging 14 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 block shots a game. He does a lot of things and does them very well. He's tall and athletic and is a matchup problem for any opponent. And Keenan's going to have a lot more on his shoulders tonight, as we were also told before the game that in practice last night, starting forward Axel Brandenburg suffered a high ankle sprain. He's out for sure tonight and probably all weekend. So there's going to be a lot more for other guys to step up and be here this evening. Changes in the Bulldog lineup we'll talk about as well, but everybody's got to step up their game when you're missing your second leading scorer, second leading rebounder as the Bulldogs are tonight.
Coach White also took that number 40, Austin Metzinger, has been practicing. He's not been being involved in any kind of a contact. They think that they're going to get doctors released from him this coming week in time for him to be able to play a little bit in the Hoosier Heartland Conference. We'll talk about down the line here a little bit, starting on Tuesday night.
Yeah, they get Metz back in here. He's another tall guy. Matchup issues. He likes to work back to the basket, however, and if they can station him down low at 6'5 or 6'6, with Keenan Orr handling out front at 6'5 or 6'6, there's going to be some teams that really have some issues going up against the Bulldogs down the home stretch. They got to get Metz into some game action, get the rest knocked off a little bit. But I'll tell you what, the Bulldogs, as they look to turn the corner here, and as you talk about going into the conference tournament, and eventually into sectional play, something to deal with for whoever draws them.
Very, very well. Handling the basketball
and playing the defense. This guy's a bit of a pest, and I mean that in a very complimentary way. You can't get away from him. Sure Stillwell out there at Clinton Prairie will tell you he makes you do things that you don't normally do. He keeps you focused off of what you're supposed to be doing, the offense you're supposed to be running, because you're so focused on not letting Brendan Smith come along and take the ball from you. He was also able to handle the point, get people in the right positions, and then hit a couple of key shots to keep Central in the game through the first half of that one. But Central played well at Prairie outside of the third quarter. The same thing happened to them here in the holiday tournament against the Gophers. Played well against them until the fourth, and then the wheels fell off a little bit. So this Bulldogs team, the record's 3-9, but don't be deceived. And if Rossville comes in here thinking they've got an easy one tonight, it's going to be a dogfight to the end. Give Central an advantage here at home, but give Rossville the advantage on the roster.
Let's turn our thoughts a little bit towards Rossville before we go to a break. We'll talk a little bit about Blake Miller and Enrique Rangel, who had just dynamite ball games at Frankfurt. Rangel scoring like 7 points in 40-some seconds in the last one, the heartbreaker at Case Arena.
And those two guys combined average about 31 points a game. You're also talking about leading rebounder in Miller. The kid can shoot the lights out from outside. Rangel gets you over 4 steals a game, tells you he's active on the entire floor, and also leads the team in assists. It tells you he's got the ball in his hands a lot and can help distribute and get people in the right position. As long as the Hornets have Miller and Rangel on the floor, they're going to be in pretty good shape, and look for those two to lead them to a win here tonight.
All right, we're going to take our first time out. We'll come back, and we'll have your starting lineups here for this Clinton County rivalry matchup. You're listening to the voice of Clinton County basketball here on 1570, 96.9 on the FM dial, and streaming on ClintonCountyDailyNews.com.
We all know Bruno's Pizzeria has the best pizza in town, made with fresh ingredients every day. But did you know they offer gluten-free pizzas too? Gluten-free pizza is now available upon request at Bruno's Pizzeria. Don't feel that you have to fix your gluten-free pizza at home. Take a break, pick up the phone, and dial 659-2121. That's 659-2121, and ask for gluten-free pizza. Bruno's Pizzeria, 1447 East Wabash Street, Frankfort.
Any financial institution can offer a home equity loan, but no one else has the personal service, the range of options, and the competitive rates we have. You can use the equity in your home for remodeling or any good reason, and you'll be supporting our local community. Talk to us about a home equity loan, an equal housing lender. Encompass Credit Union, member NCUA, community-minded, just like you.
Just like you.
Hi, this is Dave from ServPro. Lots of people love the sound of a good thunderstorm, but not if that storm is flooding your home or business. So when water rushes in, keep the damage out by calling ServPro Boone and Clinton counties. That's where you'll find a team of specialists with experience and training to make sure your property is dry the first time. So when damage strikes your home or business, strike back by calling ServPro Boone and Clinton County at 765-659-9600. Working to help make fire or water damage like it never even happened.
Whether your gas needs are grain drying or home heating, there's no gas like propane. Propane goes to work and keeps on working at a more reasonable cost than you ever thought possible. Call Newell's Gas and Appliance in Michigantown today for free estimates. You can rely on Newell's Gas and Appliance for dependable propane on time, regardless of the weather. Propane plus service, available at Newell's Gas and Appliance in Michigantown. 249-2866. That's 249-2866.
The Farmers Bank mobile banking and tablet app puts everyday banking tasks at your fingertips. Access is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, anytime, anywhere. This is Lee Randolph, main office branch manager. And in today's fast-paced world, you need to access your money regardless of where you are. Whether you're at home, work, or on vacation, our convenient mobile banking services are just a simple click away. Our app is available on our website at thefarmersbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for a new car or need a car to rent? Let Del Real Automotive Group take care of you. Rich, the car rental guy, can help when it comes to mechanical breakdowns, industrial short-term leases, short-term solutions for personal transportation, insurance accident replacement, long trips with a better car, 15-passenger packages for larger groups, guests from out of town, or even transportation for pilots. Del Real Automotive Group will take care of you. DelRealAuto.com on 28 West, Frankfort.
All right, welcome back to Middle High School. Thanks for joining us again as the Bulldogs taking on the Hornets here. Getting ready to do our starting lineups with this Kerchival.
For the visiting Rossville Hornets this evening, led in here by Coach Corey Dunn. Starting at guard is a 6'3", junior number 20, Blake Miller. Starting at another guard, a 5'11", junior number 21, Matt Homko. And your third guard is a 5'10", senior number 23, Enrique Rangel. Starting at forward, a 6'5", junior number 34, Jared Warren. And your other forward, a 6'3", senior number 44, Christian Howard. For the home-standing Clinton Central Bulldogs, we mentioned the shakeup in the lineup tonight. We're going to go with the Smith boys in the backcourt. One of them a sophomore, number 4, Brendan Smith. The other one a freshman, number 5, Spencer Smith. The third guard is a junior, number 22, Keenan Orr. And your two forwards, a senior, number 24, Tommy Davidson, and a senior, number 32, Taylor Turner. The Bulldogs coached by Fonzo White.
And the Hornets will actually just dominate this series, winning 25 and losing 9. Beating the Bulldogs last year 60-39 at their place. And getting ready to tip it up, Keenan Orr and Mr. Warren, as the Hornets in their traveling red uniforms, white numerals, Hornets Rossville across their chest, and the Dogs, they're in their white uniforms, Kelly green numerals, Central on their chest. Got a little pull up the tip, but the Hornets will pull it down, and they'll have first possession going left to right on your radio dial. Christian Howard has it. To kick around to Miller. Wide open three. That's dangerous. Back of the rim. No good. Rebound top back. Swing. Kick off the glass and in.
Well, offensive rebounding always a key in every game that you play. And as Rossville extends the possession, they get an early bucket.
The ball's in the hands of Moore top the tee. He's going to back it back out. Hopefully everybody will get a touch. Brendan Smith has it now. The coach told me, Karl, that they've worked on some new plays coming in for the night's ball game, and we'll see how that works out for him. Or three-ball shot, rolls it in.
Hasn't been a strong suit, but we've seen him do a little more of it, and that could be another weapon that the Bulldogs unveil here in the second half of the season.
Warren has the ball. Coming out, getting on in is Davison. Comes center court, hands off to Homko. Down the line, kiss off the glass. No good. They're going to give him a charge, a late call, and the official away from the call makes it.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's hold your breath time anytime Keenan Orr is involved in the play. If it goes the other way, of course, he's already got an early one. But the charge call here goes against Homko, his first team first.
Ball stolen by Christian Howard. First turnover for the Bulldogs tonight. On the attack to the Hornets. Warren thought about three now. Goes in. Turn around, can't get the shot off. Hand back to Homko or Rangel, who shot so good. Or falling out of bounds, tries to bounce it off of Warren. He picks up the ball, throws it back up, no good. And it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Hornets. Half cut it. Could be Keenan Orr.
Bulldogs better find some rebounding and find it quickly. Landis is going to check in for Turner. It's one of the areas they're going to struggle with without Brandon Berg in the lineup tonight.
Entry pretty nice into the Hornets. Miller blows the layup, gets it off to Howard. He throws it up and in on the right side.
Well, Rossville taking advantage of this rebounding advantage. Both of their buckets coming on offensive rebounds.
Landis gets trapped, gets through it. Finds Davison to the rack. Gets off the glass and giving the Bulldogs a 5-4 lead. 6:05 to go in the first. Just underway. Everybody kind of feeling their way out. Warren three-ball back to the rim. 4 big-time rebound, and here he comes down the right side. Hits off to Smith. Smith finds the other Smith. That would be number 5, Spencer. And they kick it back to 4, top of the key. 4 gives it to Brendan between the circles. Comes right side. Finds Landis. Landis was almost a starter for a nice ball game. He throws the ball away. It was a toss-up between him and Turner. And down for the easy two, Mr. Miller.
Well, Landis down here needs to decide, am I throwing a bounce pass or a chest pass? Through whatever is in between the two. And now a turnover in the backcourt. The Bulldogs turn it over about 15 times a game, and they're off to a quick start doing so here tonight. Tristan Knox now going to check in for George Landis for the Bulldogs.
All right. Bounce pass in, an easy basket by Christian Howard off the inbound pass.
Again, I don't know why more teams have gone away from the inbound plays, because when you run them right, you get a real nice look, and my buddy the Silver Fox is going to get a touch foul on the ensuing possession. I told you he'd be in the action, buddy.
Well, we thought he'd make the first call tonight, so we kind of threw one past us. But why wasn't Owen bringing the ball to begin with? I mean, the speed that he has and the ability to hang on to the basketball.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get Brendan Smith more involved in being the point guard of the team.
Good point. Miller breaks in on another turnover, quickly down. Orr grabs it back. So both teams turning the ball over. Orr brings it down, circles around a little bit, comes right side. Hands off to Knox. Knox dribbling back outside to Davison. Davison looking to go baseline. He does. Spencer Smith finds Brandon Smith. Everybody gets a touch of the basketball. 4:44 to go in the first. 8-5 the Hornets. As Knox has it looking inside. Patience has been very good for the Bulldogs. They usually have a lot of it.
Well, they've got to find good quality shots. They don't shoot a high percentage, so the ones you do take, you've got to shoot a high percentage. You got to get. I'm sorry. I'm constantly distracted by some of the calls. That's going to be a foul call on Holmco, his second already, and it's going to be Moeller going to check in for him. My whole point of that was the Bulldogs need to be patient to get a high-quality shot because they don't shoot a high percentage. Back to you.
That took a while to get that out. I like you. Usually you're like right on top of it.
Okay.
All right, Spencer dribbles down the block, can't get the shot off, kicks back out the door. He throws it across and out of bounds.
Well, he was open.
He was just about 10 feet too high.
I mean, that Rossville cheerleader had a wide open look. She just didn't catch the ball. It's her fault.
She had chucked it. You would have if you would have got it. You're always ready to shoot.
You can throw it to me, I'll shoot.
Christian Howard, he lay up on the left side.
That's a mismatch down low. Howard going against Knox, and very quickly Rossville out to a 5-point lead with under 4 minutes to go in the first.
Ford takes it to the rack. Careful, baby. Hard off the glass. Not a good shot at all. Quickly down is Rangel, and he's going to get fouled, and he'll go to the line and shoot too.
Again, this Rossville team can push the tempo, play a little more high-speed transition game, and I'm thinking that's going to be a struggle for the Bulldogs to counter. Rangel to the free throw line to shoot two. It's a 79% free throw shooter.
Knox goes in. Davison coming in, Knox coming out. Another county action tonight. Yeah, the Frankfurt Hot Dogs, they've made the trap to Lafayette. They take on number 6 Lafayette Central Catholic in 1A.
I'll try to get my Twitter feed going here, Chief, to get some scores for you.
They need you. Second one in by Rangel. And we got Faith Christian heading out to the Gophers' Den to take on Clinton Prairie. They're ranked number 8. And that matchup between Catholic and Prairie is going to have to wait a little while, but it's looming down the line. Shot missed by Brendan Smith. Rebound comes off the Hornets. Randall free ball, strength it. And a timeout by the Bulldogs. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to go ahead and keep it right here. Call Wampler Service today at 659-3721 and turn your junk into guys. And we're going to be with the Bulldogs for a little bit here, as we're going to be with them tomorrow night. They'll head into Edward State Arena to play off John Milholland Sport. And then we're grabbing the Hoosier Heartland Conference. There are a lot of ball games in there. We're going to be out here again on Tuesday night as the Central Bulldogs will be playing a play-in game for the tournament. They'll be taking on the Hoosiers from Carroll. The winner of that ball game will then head into Central Prairie on Thursday night. Game 1 is Post Prairie. And in Game 2, the Hornets will take on Tri Central. We'll have that basketball game for you also. So we'll get you started and get you ready for Saturday's ball game. It could be 3 games on Saturday as we do the first Hoosier Heartland Conference tournament in a 3-ball by Davidson.
Tommy Davidson, third leading scorer on this team, has to step it up tonight. He's got 5 here early on. The Bulldogs, though, were down by 7.
All right. Rangel has it, steps inside the arc, finds Moore, and he throws it out of bounds.
And, Don, I do have a score from Central Catholic. Hot shooting in the first quarter by both teams. Central Catholic 26, Frankfurt 20.
Wow.
That's at the end of the first quarter.
There'll be a high-pitched game there. As we well know that Frankfurt has a great inside-outside approach. Davison jumper from the free throw line in.
Taking the challenge to it. He's got 7 here early. It's 15-10 Rossville, and a turnover.
Yeah, Rangel not watching what's going on, or picks up the loose ball, and here he comes. Hands it off to Turner. His shot hits the front of the rim, and the Hornets now bring it back. That's being Muller. And he finds Whiteman in and makes the easy 2.
This guy is just instant offense and instant excitement as soon as he gets in the game. Harrison Whiteman on the board. Rossville by 7.
2:25 to go in the first quarter. Davidson squares up a 3. Not a very good shot. Rebound comes off to Rangel, and he brings it down front court. Muller on the attack. Kiss off the glass. This is shot, but he'll go to the free throw line, shooting 2.
We're seeing the Bulldogs' lack of transition defense really come to the forefront here. They're just not finding their guys. And in this particular case, Grant Muller finds a team on the other side of the floor. Gets fouled. He'll head to the line for 2. Grant, a 65% free throw shoot.
Puts the first one in. Coming in, Tony coming in for the Hornets. They've got a ball game. Christian Howard coming up, so is Rangel. And also coming into the ball game, number 42. Nope. Who's the other guy who just came in? There's 2 of them. I've got Miller, Warren, Muller, Tony, and Whiteman. That's in for the Hornets. They've got a ball game tomorrow night. They'll be heading to Lafayette to take on. I talked to Coach about that. He said Harrison's pretty well loaded as far as not big-time scorers, but a lot of them. They can play 10 kids and not miss a beat. 4 misses a shot, hits the front of the rim. Hornets with the rebound.
I'd like to see Keenan go ahead and drive that thing instead of pulling up to 15 feet.
And Turner with the steal and the right-hand layup.
Taylor needed that. Been lacking some confidence here in the last couple of weeks. Gets his first bucket. The Bulldogs back within 6.
5 turnover. As Miller tries to find room on the forces one up for all the fouls. And I'll tell you what, he was lights out last night. He didn't miss hardly anything. Blake Miller is steps off the bump.
72% here. The Hot Dogs now have a lead at Central Catholic, 34-32 with 5 minutes to go in the first half.
Good ball game for them. Miller makes the first at 2. Knocks in. Smith out. That would be Spencer. Big ball game for them. They got an opportunity to get themselves back to a 500 mark after a disastrous start. The disaster was all the big schools, the big teams they were playing. Now they've got their team, all their teams back together with Taylor and Smith.
So we mentioned last Saturday when that game-winning shot rolled in. That's a big win for Frankfort. Could catapult them into the second half of the year.
20-12, the Hornets with the lead. Free ball by Orr. He drops to the ground, goes way down and out. Turner picks up the loose ball at the 10-second line. Comes under the attack. This is Smith, and he's going to back it all the way back out, see if we can't put the offense
I
back.
need to run something here and get a real good look this trip. You're down by 8. You can't go down double digits this early.
Quick first period, but the best thing about it is Keenan Orr didn't have a foul yet. That's always a good thing.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
Davison has the steps inside, kicks back out to Turner. Turner comes down right side lane, puts one up. Off the glass, no good. Rebound comes back to him, it gets tapped. Shot still no good. Rebound now comes off to Rangel. Double team comes down. Turner steals the basketball. Turnover to the Hornets. Quickly down Davison, 31 seconds. Coach says, let's play one.
Dan, run something here to get Keenan down on the block. We'll try to get Davidson open over here on the left wing.
Spencer finds Knox coming off a double screen. That works. A kiss off the glass high. Counts the basket and put him to the line.
A nice double screen down low that Tristan was able to curl off of, get ahead of his defender, and a good find by Brandon Smith. Tristan knocks ahead to the free throw line. And again, this team has struggled with the line this year. Tristan especially just 31%.
Howard back in, Miller back in. 19.8 to go in the first quarter. Been a fast first quarter.
Hallelujah.
Knox trying to, we got to pick up some lost time for Dave Egan. First shot, they're on the way, misses the free ball. Ball comes off to the Hornets. Lobs it down to Miller, almost steps out of bounds, gets it back to Rangel in the corner, and he buries the three just like he did last Saturday.
Are you seeing what Rossville is doing? They've got an actual play run on the fast break.
Davidson gets the putback two, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. 23-16. You're a minute away from quarter number 2. You're listening to Clinton County Basketball here on 1570 and 96.9 on the FM dial, WILO.
Indiana Packers.
Hello, Clinton County residents. I'm Kirk Saylor with Indiana Packers Corporation. We are pleased to announce we will soon start production operations at our Frankfort facility and need good, hard-working people like you to fill production and industrial maintenance positions. If you are interested in working full-time for a leading pork processor with good pay and great benefits and you live in the Frankfort area, then stop by and see us on Friday, January 22nd from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on Saturday, January 23rd from 8 a.m. to noon to complete an employment application with us. Our facility is located at 1150 Vermont Street, just off of Washington Avenue near the Milky Way. We are excited about our future with the Frankfort community, and we would love to have you be part of our team. Indiana Packers is an equal opportunity employer. Come see what we're all about.
We want people like you. Come be a part of our family.
Well, thanks for joining us. Don Stock, Karl Kerchival here. I forgot to tell you that the big boss is here tonight. Russ Kastner. He's behind the camera. He's bringing you the video portion of it. And hopefully that you're enjoying it as much as we are bringing it to you.
Good thing I got a haircut this week.
You gotta look good when the boss is around. I even dressed up a little to try to impress him. Foul is going to be on Turner. Christian Howard had a little breakaway on the turnover of the Bulldogs. You know, whenever we come out here, WILO, we always get a lot of hospitality from that director, Mr. Eric Flickinger. Thank you. And that's no case here, as not only do we get help from him, but we got a big thank you going out to Mark Wallflower down in it's in the IT department at Clinton Central. He's helped us to get some Wi-Fi access to the broadcast tonight, and thanks to him, we're streaming big time. 3-ball, Rangel counter.
Well, guess what? Rangel's on fire. He's got 3 of them from deep. He's got 11 points, and you might want to know where he is.
Orr with the basketball on the attack. Floater up high off the glass. Gets his own rebound. Tries to put it back up. Shoots it across. Knox picks it up. Davison has it as Orr is having a difficult time getting himself started tonight.
Not too many times you expect the contact down there. In this particular instance, just go up strong, high above everybody else, and lay it in.
And we know he can jam it. We've seen him do that.
We've seen a couple of those. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, they are. Davison has, or Turner has it, puts it down in the corner to Smith. Smith drops it into Davison, and it's not a very good pass, causing the tie-up, and it's going to head to the Hornets.
Yeah, that pass was thrown into the defense, causing the action as we saw unfold to become kind of a tie-up situation. Landis in and Brendan Smith out. 48 to go till halftime. Rossville's lead is 26-16.
All right. Trap's going to be coming on. The Hornets blow right through it as they throw the ball away. Picked up by Central. And then almost giving it back. But Rangel knocks it out.
Why do they keep trying to hit cheerleaders with the ball?
I don't know.
Not fair. They're not expecting that.
I didn't think that it was pick off a cheerleader night. But, hey, we may not have been told. Nice bounce pass to the box. The right hand laying it in.
Christian's got such a quick first step. He was all over as soon as the defender was behind him. The nice bounce pass, good find. Bulldogs down 8.
Whiteman almost throws the ball away, almost saved by the Bulldogs. He gets a blessing there as the Bulldogs are trailing 26-18. 6:27 to go in the first half.
That's good hustle. Again, going about head first into the bleachers over here, trying to get the save. Rossville ball, though, out here on the side, leading by 8.
Looking down low, finds Miller on the baseline, throws it all the way across to Whiteman, throws a little contact, Moore comes on the backside, walks it out of that. Man, he's like a little bit. I don't know he's coming. He's going to walk all over the parking lot. All he's going to do is in about 7 feet. Fans got to be that much. One. Howard finds Whiteman, back to Miller, drops down the block, and an easy 2 for Howard.
Okay, Bulldogs need to make a decision down low. Are you going to play behind, are you going to get a shoulder, or are you going to front? Because what they're doing now is not working.
Knox just loses control of the basketball, and then Whiteman throws one up, no good. Ball fought for, and it's going to go to the Bulldogs, as the last guy to touch it was Mr. Warren.
The Bulldogs also need to find some consistency on this end of the floor. We'll have 2 or 3 possessions down here that look pretty good, and then a couple of times they'll come down here and act like they've never met each other. Let's see if the Bulldogs get something going here down 10, inside 6 to go till halftime.
Four finds Landis. Landis throws the ball away. Working on 10 turnover. Quickly down. Whiteman gets fouled by Turner, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, it's the same story, but Rossville's winning the transition game, and they get to go to the free throw line here. Now, Whiteman struggles from there. One of the few Rossville Hornets struggles at the line. Just 5 of 14 at the free throw line this season.
All right, coming dribbles, ball high arched and hits the front of the rim. As Brendan Smith comes in, Landis comes out.
Coach White's just trying to find a lineup that will click at this point. There's been a lot of substitutions here early, trying to find a group that works well together.
Draining the second one, Mr. Whiteman, and they move Landis down to have a nice little discussion there with assistant coach Andy Foster.
You know that guy?
I do. You know, it was really nice for the Hot Dogs to bring back the 95-96 basketball team and introduce them and all those guys. And then Coach Marty Eckelbarger back last week also. It was a good evening, something that we very seldom do, but it was fun that night. As Brendan Smith gets caught in the corner, get it out. He does. He finds Davis wide open, and it gets blocked. But if he's going to get, he being Warren, going to get called for the foul.
They could have probably gotten Brendan Smith on a travel over there. Instead, he delivers a nice bounce pass to Davidson, who will go to the free throw line. Now, Tommy on the season did 56% at the line. That's about what the team shoots. See if Tommy can step up, knock down a couple for the Dogs here.
Pops the first one in. Hey, I got a halftime score, Franklin. You got one?
I do. You want honors here?
Yeah, go ahead. You take it.
Hot Dogs lead Central Catholic 46-40 at Central Catholic.
Yeah.
There may be a meeting of the officials in the locker room.
You got to understand, we understand home cooking. Tell you what happened, 29.
You guys invented home cooking.
Who's all about that stuff? How to get around it. You know, a case of beer will go a long way for the officials if the right ones are in there. Miller, 3 ball on the way. Count it.
Well, let's see. How you doing here, Hornets fan? You're 4 out of 7 from three-point range tonight. You got a 12-point lead.
Turner takes it inside on the baseline. Almost runs out of bounds. Throws it safe into the hands of Whiteman. And here he comes, realizing he doesn't have the numbers. And the Hornets back it back out. As the Bulldogs just 10 turnovers already tonight. Whiteman, 3 ball, back to rim. Rebound comes off to Rangel. Comes baseline, kicks back to Christian Howard. Nice job by Orr. Steps out of bounds, but what hustle by Keenan Orr.
The Bulldogs are struggling in a number of areas here. They're not finding a three-point shooter. They're not playing very good transition defense, and they're not rebounding very well. They should be a little fortunate they're only down 12. If they can get a couple of things fixed here, we'd have a ball game to the end. Right now, though, Rossville takes it out underneath their own basket.
Moeller looking to inbound, bounce half of it in to Christian Howard. Takes it back out from Miller, and he's back out. 4:47 to go. On the attack, he gets it knocked out of bounds there by Knox to turn the corner. That's the elbow. 4:45 to go. Hornets leading 32-20. Moeller looking to inbounds. Trigger it wide open. Christian Howard for 2.
Beautiful slip screen there. Christian went to set a screen. The Bulldogs went ahead and switched. The Christian just dove to the basket on the right block, and that's an easy layup for big number 44.
So have you figured out how to get the Clinton Prairie splitter to see how bad they're whipping up on the big 50 story?
I'm going to need a minute to check that.
All right. Brendan Smith, this is the 3 ball. Knox fights for it, throws it into Miller's hand. And down come the Hornets on an easy 2 again. This time it's Mr. Tony.
And again, it's the transition game. Rossville's starting to pull ahead here, and the Bulldogs better come together quickly. Otherwise, this one's over quickly.
Brendan walks it in, front court. He's between the circles, looking to go right side.
You know that Haley Wilson won the Hardwood Queen at Clinton Prairie, but I don't have a score of the game.
That's important.
It's amazing what you can find on Twitter.
A steal by the Hornets, and an easy 2 by Miller.
Let's go a timeout for the Bulldogs. They're now down by 18.
The whole time, 1-2. You're listening to the voice.
to... Don't feel that you have to fix your gluten-free pizza at home. Take a break, pick up the phone, and dial 659-2121. That's 659-2121, and ask for gluten-free pizza. Bruno's Pizzeria, 1447 East Wabash Street, Frankfort.
Any financial institution can offer a home equity loan, but no one else has the personal service, the range of options, and the competitive rates we have. You can use the equity in your home for remodeling or any good reason, and you'll be supporting our local community. Talk to us about a home equity loan, an equal housing lender. Encompass Credit Union, member NCUA, community-minded, just like you.
Just like you.
All right, thanks for joining us. I like to give the nicknames to the schools. This is what we call the dog pound here, where the Bulldogs call home. That's my call. That's not the school's call. I just like doing that. And the Bulldogs trailing 38-20 to start with 3:42 to go in this first half.
Pleasant Prairie leading Faith Christian 37-33 at halftime. A little closer game than we expected. And again, that Frankfort Hot Dog score as they lead 46-40 at Central Catholic at halftime.
All right, getting ready to get everybody taken out. The coach talking to the official, Coach White. Got everything squared away, and here we go, down the last 3:40 in the first half.
I think he's asking them if Rossville has more players out there than we do. But the way it's just gone here so far.
Kind of out that way. Heads to center court, back to the right side. Orr picks the three. Now a second stop. Steps to the elbow, kicks back to Davis, and shot on the way from the rim. Rebound comes off the Hornets, and they're going to get Mr. Brendan Smith, or Spencer Smith, with the foul.
That's a shot Tommy's got to make, and he'd tell you he has to make it. 15-footer from the left wing is right in his wheelhouse. 3:30 to go in the third quarter. Prairie's lead now 44-36 over Faith Christian.
Hornets breaks the press. Finds Christian Howard on the left side. Travels to Karl. He makes the pick.
Christian Howard's having a night. It's easy to do when you get wide open layups. He's got 12.
Smith takes it to the block. Shot gets blocked. Fought for by Tony. Kicks it back out to Miller. And he finds Rangel, who squares up a three. Back to the rim. Deep rebound back to him. Goes baseline for a floater. No good. Muller pulls the rebound down. And nobody in the white seems to want to rebound tonight. Kicks back out. Tony, three ball. Count it.
If you're just going to let them shoot it till they score, it's going to be a long night. 43-20, Rossville. They've already got three guys in double figures for the Hornets.
Orr has the basketball. Can't get anywhere with it. Kicks back to Smith. Throws one up, and he's going to draw the foul. And he'll head to the line to shoot two.
Right now, Christian Howard's got 12. Rangel's got 11. Blake Miller's got 11. And here for the Bulldogs, Tommy Davidson's got 11, but Central's got a lot of work to do. They're down 43-20, just inside 3 minutes to go till halftime. And I don't show that Brendan Smith has shot a free throw yet this season.
Well, here's his first one on the way. Is the back of the rim. Come to the Frankfort Adult Learning Center to get a equivalency diploma, college prep, or sharpen your skills. Frankfort Adult Learning Center can help you reach your potential. Classes are free. And remember, it's never too late to learn. Look up the Frankfort Adult Learning Center on Facebook as Mr. Smith makes the second of two, 43-21.
And the Bulldogs are staying with this press, which has done nothing but give Rossville open layup.
And here comes Noah Miller with the floater. Shot no good. Rebound fought for. Picked up loosely by Turner. And here he comes, left side. Picks back to Smith. Smith now goes on the attack. Can't get the ball inside any further. Gives it off to Brendan Smith. He finds Turner. Turner points him the other way, and he goes off a screen. Gosh, hold the dribble up. Orr has it. 2:19 to go in the half.
A lot of hesitancy in the Bulldog offense tonight. Very uncertain of what they're doing right now.
Davison backs it in. Floater no good. Rebound as the Dogs will be going one and done. As the ball gets... Oh, we're not going to say that Spencer touched the ball, and it'll be to the Bulldogs on the turnover.
Well, Central, again, missing Brandenburg tonight. He's their leading offensive rebounder. He gets almost 3 offensive rebounds a game, 8 total rebounds a game, and that's where they're really missing Axel this evening. Down by 22 inside 2 minutes to go in the first half.
Bridget hands it off to Orr, top of 2. Lifts the pass. Dribble penetration. Shot off the glass and in. That's a little better.
Well, we were concerned about Keenan and staying in the game from foul trouble. He doesn't have a foul yet, does he?
No, he doesn't. He's played very, very well defensively. Christian Howard gets the ball, counts the basket, and Turner gets him with the foul.
Now, I haven't been complimentary enough to Christian Howard. I'm talking about it like he's just standing under there by himself shooting layups. His footwork is impeccable. And right there, a head and shoulder fake to get the defense off the ground. He's to the line now, a 62% free throw shooter.
This is the ball, or with the rebound. Here he comes, left side, goes good with the left hand, right hand, to the rack. This the left hand layup. Fuller with the rebound. Kicks out Tony, finds Miller, baseline, steps inside the arc. Could have got fouled, and Orr just comes and strips it from him. And here he comes. As Orr gets popped in the mouth just by accident, Brendan Smith has it, baseline right side. You heard the fans, they were getting into a little ruckus going on out back court. Fouls on Howard, missed shot by Turner.
Well, a good take by Taylor, and he'll be to the line to shoot 2 here. He's a 56% free throw shooter on the season. And a couple of opportunities to close the gap a bit.
No good. And that's been the bugaboo with the Bulldogs. You know, you go when they played Eastern, they got down 17, got in the ball game, and then couldn't hit a free throw on the home stretch. You came out for a ball game where they had a chance to win, so they hit a free throw. Turner makes the second,
and they all count. Whether it's the middle of the second quarter or trying to put the game away late, you gotta step up and make free throws. The Bulldogs right now are down by 21.
Muller kicks it back to Whiteman. Shot no good. Put back though, and he's going to get fouled on the putback.
He's going to get a couple of free throws. Harrison, and again, this guy, high energy guy. Harrison Whiteman is the perfect guy to come in off the bench once the game has started and pick you back up. He's got 2 free throws coming.
Throws the right toe, shot on the way, rolls it in. 45.7 to go in the half. As it's been all Hornets in the first half of this basketball game. Second shot on the way, looks short, it is. Rebound comes off 2, and it's caught between the Hornet and the Bulldog, and they're going to give it to the Bulldogs.
Well, you got 43 seconds here if you're Central. If you can get a bucket, maybe you stop and another bucket here before halftime. You got to look for small victories. You're down 22 here early. Try to get it under 20 by halftime.
Brendan works off the screen, comes back, reverses left side, finds Spencer down low. Kicks out to Turner, finds Brendan, 3 ball on the way. This is everything. And Spencer Smith knocks it out of bounds.
Well, focus is pretty key when you're shooting the ball, and in that particular case, I think Brendan saw a defender flying at him and tried to adjust his shot. And when you adjust your shot when you're already taking it, bad things happen. We just saw one of those.
Yeah. Rangel kicks it off from Moore. Face Moore. Down the line, Rangel, right-hand layup and in.
Playing extremely well. He had a rough game against Flint Prairie when he couldn't get a shot to go in. So nice coast-to-coast by Keenan Orr.
That will be the end of the first half. 48-26. We'll take a couple minutes out, and we'll come back with your halftime stats. You're listening to the voice of Clinton County basketball here on 1570, 96.9, and streaming on ClintonCountyDailyNews.com.
Hi, this is Missy from ServPro. Did you know that 50% of businesses may never reopen following a fire or water disaster? That's why it's crucial to make sure your business is ready for whatever happens with a free emergency-ready profile from ServPro of Boone and Clinton counties. So get ready today and protect your property from the uncertainty of tomorrow by calling ServPro of Boone and Clinton counties at 765-659-9600, helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened.
Whether your gas needs are grain drying or home heating, there's no gas like propane. Propane goes to work and keeps on working at a more reasonable cost than you ever thought possible. Call Newell's Gas and Appliance in Michigantown today for free estimates. You can rely on Newell's Gas and Appliance for dependable propane on time, regardless of the weather. Propane plus service, available at Newell's Gas and Appliance in Michigantown. 249-2866. That's 249-2866.
The Farmers Bank mobile banking and tablet app puts everyday banking tasks at your fingertips. Access is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, anytime, anywhere. This is Lee Randolph, main office branch manager. And in today's fast-paced world, you need to access your money regardless of where you are. Whether you're at home, work, or on vacation, our convenient mobile banking services are just a simple click away. Our app is available on our website at thefarmersbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for a new car or need a car to rent? Let Del Real Automotive Group take care of you. Rich, the car rental guy, can help when it comes to mechanical breakdowns, industrial short-term leases, short-term solutions for personal transportation, insurance accident replacement, long trips with a better car, 15-passenger van used for larger groups, guests from out of town, or even transportation for pilots. Del Real Automotive Group will take care of you. DelRealAuto.com on 28 West, Frankfort.
All right, welcome back. We're at halftime at Clinton Central High School. The Bulldogs trailing 48-26 to the Hornets, and with our stats, Mr. Karl.
It's a pretty good ball game in the first quarter. Just a 7-point game, but Rossville outscores Clinton Central 25-10 in the second quarter, thanks to some transition buckets and a couple of three-pointers. Rossville's already got 3 guys in double figures, and Rossville's doing what Rossville does. They are led right now by Christian Howard with 14 points on 7 of 7 shooting. Enrique Ringel has 13 points, including 3 three-pointers here in the first half, and Blake Miller has scored 11 here in the first half. You throw in Brent Thompsoni with 5, Harrison Whiteman with 4, and Grant Moeller with 1. And sticking out in that rundown is the fact that Jared Warren did not score in the first half, a half that saw Rossville put up 48 points. 18 of 29 shooting on the Hornets, that's 62%. That includes 5 out of 10 from deep and 7 for 11 at the free throw line. For the homestanding Bulldogs, Tommy Davidson has 11 points here at halftime. Keeman Orr with 7. Tristan Knox 4. Taylor Turner with 3, and Brendan Smith has a free throw. The Bulldogs 10 of 26 shooting in the first half is 38%. 2 out of 5 behind the arc and just 4 out of 7 at the free throw line. So, Don, again, a couple of things we talked about coming in was that the Bulldogs would have to get back on defense, find their men, they get matched up so they didn't give up easy buckets. Rossville got a ton of easy buckets here in the first half. I was thinking more that it would be from the three-point line, but instead it's been a lot of Christian Howard on the block, just with easy layups. So the Bulldogs just seem so active on it. Some of that could be the lineup things that they've got going tonight. Some of it is missing Axel Brandenburg, of course. Rossville just having them on the boards at this point. There were instances in the first half where Rossville just basically shot until they made it. You miss a shot, somebody'd rebound. Miss another shot, somebody'd rebound. It's going to be tough for Central to find some footing to get back into this one unless some of that changes. You know that Rossville isn't going to take their foot off the gas. They do have a game tomorrow night, so at some point they may substitute a little bit, but those guys coming in are going to play just as hard as the guys they replaced. So if you're Central, you're going to have to toughen up here in the second half, try to improve in some key areas, understanding that a full-fledged comeback is going to be difficult to come by unless you get some help from Rossville.
Well, it doesn't make a difference on how big or how small you are. If you're not blocking people out when the ball goes in the air, you're going to get pounded. And we're not getting, I'm sure they the Bulldogs aren't getting anybody on anybody's derriere and blocking out. They're not even coming within gunshot of them, and I know that Coach White is just going to be furious about it. We've had a lot of conversations with his players during the timeout, and even had a couple before he went down in the locker room with a couple of his players.
Well, there's the blocking out aspect, and then there's just pure desire and passion to go after the basketball. We're seeing it from Rossville. We're not really seeing it from Central here in the first half. That's going to add up to a 22-point Hornet lead. And, again, when you're also facing a team like Rossville that's just so adept at shooting the ball. I mean, they've got so many different guys that can score in so many different ways. You know, they're going to put up points. They put up 48 of them here in the first half. I don't look for that to change much in the second half unless Central does something about it. On the turnover rates, you've got the Hornets with 9. You've got the Bulldogs with 13. The Hornets back on the floor already. And that doesn't help your ball team out either. So if you're not rebounding and you're not playing offensively controlled basketball, then you're down 48-26.
And the things you can talk about then at halftime to try to fix is maybe, for one thing, slow everybody down a little bit. Everybody calm down, let the game catch up to your mind at this point. That's going to be number one. But Rossville is one that's going to continue to push the tempo also. They realize they've got tempo right where they want them. The Bulldogs have tried a little full-court pressure, and all that's done has resulted in some more easy buckets at the other end. I mean, you got to try something to try to get back in the game, and I understand that. But for Rossville's got the horses and the athletes to break a press and go down there and make you pay for it. If you're Central at this point, you might be best to pick them up right there at midcourt with a good half-court man-to-man defense. Let Keenan Orr chase Enrique Rangel around and hope that they miss, for one thing, which they haven't done much of. But then when they do, well, you've got to be aggressive, go snatch that rebound off the glass and head to the other end. Haven't seen a lot of that out of the boys in green tonight.
We got a score from Clinton Prairie, 3 minutes to go. Prairie leads Faith Christian 44-36. Your halftime stats brought to you by WILO and WILO's True Wardrobe, provided by Longhorn Market inside MCF Farmer Hardware, the new location, Lincoln Place, 28 West, County Corner from Affordable Auto. For work, school, or play, that Longhorn Breaker Wardrobe, Longhorn Marketing and Practice, call 765-650-4430 or log on at lhmg.biz. Don't forget, you can catch us streaming tonight. You can watch us on WILO TV. Good matchup here for the Bulldogs and the Hornets. Tomorrow night, we'll be heading to Everett Case Arena, John Milhall's court, where the Bulldogs will be coming into town to take on the Hot Dogs. And, that ball game is, depending on what happens here, I think, is whether we're going to have a good ball game tomorrow night, as if the Dogs end up getting thrown out of here. It could be disaster for them this weekend on rivalry weekend number 2 for Clinton County sports.
At the end of that third quarter, Clinton Prairie's lead over Faith Christian back down to just 3 points, 50-47 at the end of the third quarter. They're dogs fight themselves over there at the other end of the county.
All right, we're going to take a timeout here. We'll come back with third quarter action. You're listening to the voice of Clinton County basketball here on 1570, 96.9, and streaming on Clinton County Daily News and WILO TV.
Indiana Packers.
Hello, Clinton County residents. I'm Kirk Saylor with Indiana Packers Corporation. We are pleased to announce we will soon start production operations at our Frankfort facility and need good, hard-working people like you to fill production and industrial maintenance positions. If you are interested in working full-time for a leading pork processor with good pay and great benefits and live in the Frankfort area, then stop by and see us on Friday, January 22nd from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on Saturday, January 23rd from 8 a.m. to noon to complete an employment application with us. Our facility is located at 1150 Vermont Street, just off of Washington Avenue near the Milky Way. We are excited about our future with the Frankfort community, and we would love to have you be part of our team. Indiana Packers is an equal opportunity employer. Come see what we're all about.
We want people like you. Come be a part of our family. Indiana Packers.
All right, welcome back. Clinton Central High School here, getting ready to start third quarter action. All starters are back in. Brendan Smith, Spencer Smith, Keenan Orr, Tommy Davidson, Taylor Turner. For the Hornets, it'll be Miller, Matt Holmco, Enrique Randall, Jared Warren, and Christian Halligan, a good friend here from the Hornets who listens to us almost all the time.
Well, he's the one.
He's the guy.
Okay.
And he's helping us make our pay here. We're very thankful for it. I made a huge mistake. I know I don't make very many of them almost all the time.
The first one today.
Yeah, I made a mistake that Lafayette Harrison Raiders, they're going to be coming to the Hornets. They're going to be playing Rossville. So
coming to the Hive.
Yeah, they're not heading to Lafayette. So you Hornets fans, don't be going to Lafayette. You'll be over there by yourself wanting to know where the ball game is. As the Bulldogs get first possession starting the second half, going left to right on your radio dial. I got everything moved on the board here for me. Did I get it right? Davison takes it down left side, pulls up the dribble, throws it back, stolen by Miller, stolen back by Turner. And a crossover by Brendan Smith, drops it in on the block, and a travel on Davis.
Well, we need to add passing to something that has to improve as well. You gotta throw that pass away from the defense instead of leading your man into some defense. Seen a few of those this evening. It's resulted in Bulldog turnovers.
Rangel gets his shot blocked, and then it goes right into the hands of Warren, who kicks it off the glass to the left side and puts it in for two.
And he was fouled and will go to the free throw line. Got a good start here for Central. And I believe that's already the fourth foul this evening on Taylor Turner.
Free throw from free ball on the way. He rattles it in.
Couple of scores. The Hot Dogs lead Central Catholic 64-63 at the end of three. The Gophers now a 4-point lead with 2.5 to play on the west side of the counter.
All right, we got Mr. Knox who's reported in for the Bulldogs. Brendan Smith works off a screen by Orr, comes back, reverses himself. Now reverses again. Kicks it into Orr and gets it stolen. We haven't got a shot in the half yet. Rangel, free ball wide open, pushes it to the back of the rim. Reach in foul by Miller. And it'll be ball out of bounds for the Bulldogs.
Again, everything's so tentative for the Bulldogs on the offensive end. No one's coming to meet a pass. And there just seems to be some confusion as to where people are. I think you mentioned Coach said they dropped in some new stuff this week, and maybe the team's just not real comfortable running it yet.
Orr has it. This is usually the side where he clears everybody out. Double team Brendan. He drops it in. There you go. Knox for two on the left side.
Much better. Much better. Found a crease and utilized what the defense gave you. Got a layup out of it.
That's right. Mr. Official, he did travel, and you noted didn't call it. That's up by Christian Howard for two.
Christian Howard's having himself a night. He's got 16. The Hornet lead is 25.
Brendan Smith back to back now. Heads to the left side, kicks it back to Biggs to the top of the field. Finds Knox outside the arc. Dribbles back out. 5:55 to go in the third. 53-28, or three ball, top the backboard. Rebound comes down to Miller. Rangel brings it in front court. Swing it in. Nice job to Howard. Close. This is Miller. Rebound pickup by Miller, and puts it up and in.
The Hornets are going after a rebound. I mean, that's the slight difference this evening. Rossville's going after every rebound they can get. They're getting a lot of offensive putbacks. Stretch the lead to 55-28.
Brendan Smith has the bounce ball here in front of Coach White. Goes left side to Davis. Davidson looking to get back to Knox. He goes straight to the rack. Goes it up and in. And I think
Kristen Knox came to play here in the third quarter. Got a couple of buckets. Rossville's 25-point lead with 5 minutes to go in the third.
Floater into Howard, and Orr gives up the weak side defense for two.
Yeah, you are the weak side defense. You can't go after that steal. When you're Keenan Orr, you just stand your ground, and Christian Howard's going to have to kick that one back out. As it is, you gave him a layup.
Davidson looking off Orr's screen, kicks back to Brendan Smith. Back to Orr, takes the three now. Nope, steps inside to the rack, floater up and in.
Again, a nice take. The Bulldogs need to stay aggressive like that offensively instead of a lot of flat-footed tentativeness.
Homeco kicks it out. Now into Howard, right side block, kicks it back out to Rangel. Rangel comes left side. Can't get the shot off. They find a Homeco three ball, banks it in.
They can all shoot it. At the end of the day, every Hornet can shoot it. They lead by 28.
Knox, B comes down on him. Picks the dribble up. Back comes out on him. And then they hand it off to Smith. Give it back to Knox. As he throws one up, he draws the foul before he travels. And so the Hornets bailing out of that one.
Good news is Tristan Knox to the free throw line. The bad news is Tristan Knox to the free throw line. 31% on the season.
I just don't get it. Shot all the way from the rim. All right, so we got a slew of Hornets coming in. Like as you said, you've got Sony, Moeller. See both of them out there right now. Peyton and Grant.
Sylvan
Whiteman.
Here you go, buddy. When the Hornets have the ball, when in doubt, say Moeller.
That's right, just say Moeller.
And when Central has the ball, when in doubt, say Smith. You're covered.
Okay, that could be pretty easy then.
I'm here to help.
Whiteman floater in, off the glass and misses. Ball hits the deck, picked up by Knox. Here he comes down the right side, back out, gives it to Orr. Orr spin moves inside, goes left side, draws the foul. Ball out of bounds.
Yep. Silver Fox says that was before the shot. That was going to be called on Harrison Whiteman, his first team third of the half. 3:37 to go in the third. Rossville comfortably in front of Clinton Central, 60-32.
He's been kind of quiet, the Fox. Unusual for him.
Not much for him to do in the outcome of this one.
Knox, step back, shot no good, rebound fought for, and home goal picks it up.
Clinton Prairie's lead is 5 points with 40 seconds to go. Clinton Prairie leads Faith Christian by 5.
Oh, who ever thought that? Whiteman gets the ball inside, counts the basket, and put him on the line as he gets fouled by Mr. Barnett.
Every team should have a Harrison Whiteman. I like this guy. He just comes in, he provides a spark, he's got a lot of energy, raw emotion to him. Oh, and by the way, he can play a little bit.
And missed the free throw. Can't do that. 3 minutes and 10 seconds ago. 32-62. As Mr. Orr has the basketball. Whiteman kind of coming out to get on in. Now comes right side. Floater hits the bottom of the backboard and he gets fouled. Hits the deck hard. Everybody helps him back up. There's something there. He's going to be okay.
He's all right. Keenan will walk that one off. He's been to the line the most of any Bulldogs this season, 74 times. And he's a 64% free throw shooter. I think we got maybe a cut on the chin.
Got a little broad. He said, "Can I shoot my free throw first?" And the official says no. For all your junk, trash, or construction to be removed, and call Wampers today, 659-3721. You make the trash, and Wampers will worry about what to do with it. At Wampers, you call and we'll haul.
We get Karl leading Tri-Central tonight, 38-32 in the third quarter. That's a bit of a surprise. And again, the Hot Dogs, that last score that I've got is 64-63, Frankfort leading Central Catholic. Waiting for an update from that one in Lafayette. That would be a monumental win for Frankfort.
It would be. Catholic got them in the JC tournament earlier in the year, and they weren't even fully loaded. They were just coming off a successful football state championship team. Catholic beat them 65-70.
And it looks like they can't get the bleeding stopped. So Coach White has to put someone in for Keenan to shoot his free throws. And he has chosen number 5, Spencer Smith, who is 9 for 11 at the free throw line this season.
A good call by Coach White there. He bounced the ball down to him. Shot on the way, and he hits the foul rim.
One thing that's very hard to do is step onto the floor cold after having been just seated on the bench for so long and shoot a bunch of free throws with everybody staring at you.
Just the second one in, 62-33. As Mr. Moeller will bring it in. Front court comes left side, kicks over to his cousin. Back to Peyton. Peyton throws it out to number 30. He's a new guy for me. Ronnie plays a lot of JV game. Now used to be the varsity. As the Bulldogs steal the basketball, then this is the shot, and then Davidson calls the foul on the rebound.
It's going to be interesting to see how both teams play those last 10 and a half minutes. Rossville
comfortably in front by 29. First of all, I want to see if the Bulldogs will keep fighting. I just want to see how Rossville decides to play it out, knowing that they've got a tough Harrison team at home tomorrow night.
Well, Davison drops the first of two in.
Heads up, everybody. We have kids behind the bleachers again. We may get unplugged anytime.
Second one short. Rebound comes off the green. There's a young lad who's going to be very, very good before he gets out. He's only a sophomore. Plays a lot of JV, but he's very, very good at the JV level. The ball gets stolen by Knox. Loose ball picked up by Davison in the backcourt. The front court, now Knox has it. To the right-handed shot, missed. Davison taps it out to Barrett. Barrett finds Knox on a floater, no good. So a couple of shots, no pay on that one.
Well, I'll tell you what, everything was good except the shots. You got to finish one of those.
Moore thought about the three, gives it back to Grant. We're going to get a shot off as we're going to get a turnover. 3 seconds.
If you're Grant Moeller, you got to wonder, seriously?
Get out of there, man.
You're going to call 3 seconds just as I drain my three-pointer? As it is, Rossville's lead is 28.
Davison has it. 1:43 to go in the third. Top the key, they're going to go left side. He does. Gets the ball almost stolen from Tony, ties him up, and will head to the Hornets on the turnover.
So Keeneland's going to check back in here, and you kind of saw what the Bulldog offense becomes with both he and Axel Brandenberger out of the game. A lot of standing dribble and clarity dribble. Again for Central. 1:33 to go in the third. Rossville's lead 62-34.
Bill, I know you don't try to put your team all on one or two players, but boy, when you get a major piece of the puzzle out of it, it makes it very, very tough. Rebound or shot three ball by Moeller, no good. Fought for by Green, and he probably wants to square up a little bit. It'll be opposite possession, and it'll be Bulldogs basketball.
Why does everybody want to pick on the little guy?
I don't know. He is this old guy. You leave him alone. Reaches in there, grabs the ball. All right, so Orr has it. Looking to go. Waste some pointing. Now comes right side. Going to force one off the glass. Misses. Rebound fought for. Gets it back to Orr at the elbow. Kicks back out to Knox. Knocks up one fire from the right side. No good. Rebound Green. And a foul.
Giddy up. Old Brendan just climbed right on the back.
Well, you know,
just missed the saddle and the spurs.
If you can use him to get up there, you might as well do what you can do.
Clinton Prairie has defeated Faith Christian 69-60. The Gophers have won 12 in a row. They're 12-1. And their next game is Thursday night at Clinton Prairie against the winner of Clinton Central and Carroll from here Tuesday.
First one of the Hoosier Heartland Conference since they split the East-West. It's a kind of, I think, a neat thing to be doing. I mean, it's you're going to get a lot of playing time like you would in a tournament, and the tournament's about, it's moving down to a little over a month away. Foul is on the Hornets, and Knox will go to the free throw line to shoot two.
Well, we got to hope these two have a better result than the last two. Tristan's been really aggressive here in the quarter, especially after scoring the first 4 points of the quarter for Central. Unfortunately, that aggressiveness has not resulted in more points. It's going to be Landis in and Barrett out for the Bulldogs. The last 35 seconds of the third quarter here. And Rossville's lead still 28 points.
Second free throw up and in. As Mr. Moeller will be bringing it down court. Kicks it off the green, outside the arc. Way outside. Nice foul pass injury into Whiteman. Whiteman finds Moeller. Three ball up, no good. Keenan Orr with the rebound. 20 seconds to go in the third. And he says, let's just play for one. So Orr flips it over here to Knox. Knox finds Brendan Smith. Orr again. Thought about the three. And he steps back out. 5 seconds to go. There he goes in, bounces, and gets stolen. And then a foul by Knox.
And guess what? That foul, I believe, puts them in a 1-on-1 situation, does it?
Yeah, it does. That's what the old...
Nope, I think my buddy was wrong. That's just 6.
Oh,
That's just a 6 foul. That was the longest half second in the world.
We're at 62-35. Coming back, fourth quarter action. You're listening to the voice of Clinton County basketball here on 1570, 96.9, and you're watching it on WILO TV.
We all know Bruno's Pizzeria has the best pizza in town, made with fresh ingredients every day. But did you know they offer gluten-free pizzas too? Gluten-free pizza is now available upon request at Bruno's Pizzeria. Don't feel that you have to fix your gluten-free pizza at home. Take a break, pick up the phone, and dial 659-2121. That's 659-2121, and ask for gluten-free pizza. Bruno's Pizzeria, 47 East Wabash Street, Frankfort.
Any financial institution can offer a home equity loan, but no one else has the personal service, range of options, competitive rates. You can use the equity in your home for remodeling or any good reason, and you'll be supporting our local community. Talk to us about a home equity loan, an equal housing lender. Encompass Credit Union, member NCUA, community-minded, just like you.
Just like you.
All right, thanks for rejoining. Down south, Karl Kerchival here at Clinton Central High School. We're getting ready to start fourth quarter action as the Bulldogs trail by a bunch, 62-35. Hornets get first possession as Rango has it, kicks it to Howard. Howard finds Miller, and he gets dropped to the deck. Foul on Landis.
I got people texting me saying they can see me.
They can see you?
They can see me.
So they say you look good on TV?
That's not what they said. No, they just said they see me. I would know better if they said I look good.
All right. Well, you never know what kind of people are out there.
It's just one up.
Yeah, that's a good call there. Miller has it. And he gets stolen by Knox, but he gets called for a foul on the steal.
Now I think we get to shoot a 1-on-1.
Oh, no, we're going to take it out of bounds, yes.
Are we? That's the 6th foul again.
Maybe they didn't call a foul. Maybe they just called him knocked out of bounds.
Yeah.
They're supposed to have been. I thought they were calling the foul.
Anything moves us along, Chief.
Randall heads to the rocks. Tied up by Davison, but they're going to get him, or not Davison, Smitty, going to get him for the foul. And now we're going to be shooting 1-on-1.
And you could argue he could be shooting 2. But it is a 1-on-1 for Wrangell. Number 3, Will Schultz checked in for the Bulldogs. And Wrangell, a 79% free throw shooter to the line.
Right-hand shot on the way, nothing but the back of the rim. Rebound comes off to the Hornets as they've been all night. Randall squares up a 3, misses. Rebound 1. And he gets a reach-in foul from Mr. Schultz.
An offensive rebound clinic tonight for the Rossville Hornets. Crashing the boards. For the minute you find out that one of Central's leading rebounders are out of the game, Central without Axel Brandenburg tonight. Boy, Rossville's just been crashing hard. And there's another one.
Yes, rebound. Christian Howard put back, no good. Warren, though, says, well, let me get a shot at it. And it's 64-35.
Howard finally missed a shot.
And a nice little find by Orr to Landis for 2 on the right side baseline. 64-37, 6:58 to go on this one. As Orr knocks the ball out of bounds, this is heading in for Wrangell.
If it wasn't illegal for an alumni to pay a current basketball player, I'd offer somebody $10 just to get a rebound.
That could get you in trouble. You better not suggest that. As the officials are now collaborating here, deciding what's going on, they're going to now give it to the Hornets. Well, you know, you got to give it up for Orr. He did a good job. Almost got it done.
Keenan's pretty sly now.
Yep. Wrangell steps inside the arc. Actually, floater by Warren up and in.
Jared Warren hasn't been quite the fixture tonight as we've seen him in past games, but he now has 7 points.
Or kicks back out to Schultz, who now gets it stolen. As the Bulldogs knock it into Rangel, he knocks it out of bounds, or steps out of bounds. But
He actually stepped out as he tried to gather in the loose ball. If he lets it go, it's a Rossville ball. Yeah, maybe he had something in mind.
yeah, he's got that Karl Kerchival shoot, baby, shoot.
I'm open.
That's right.
Even if I'm out of bounds, I'm open.
I'm going to grab it. I've got a shot here. Davison kicks it over here to Will Schultz. And he backs the back out to the jump shot. Turner has it outside the arc, looking to get rid of it. And almost for it. Schultz picks up the loose ball. Comes right side, backs back out. 5:53 to go. 3 ball in the air and in by Turner.
That was nice. In rhythm, stepped into the shot, drained it from the left wing.
Miller tries to get the shot off. A nice no call by the official. And Orr picks up the loose ball. To the right, Turner just off the glass, no good. He reaches in and pops, and he don't go. And
that's foul number 5 on Turner. He'll leave with 6 points on the evening.
Yeah. That's another particular.
Yeah, that's another young man needs to stay on the floor more. It'll be Brendan Smith to check in for him, and Taylor start getting ready for the Frankfurt game tomorrow.
Come to the Frankfurt Adult Learning Center to get a equivalency diploma, college prep, or sharpen your skills. Frankfurt Adult Learning Center can help you reach your potentials. Classes are free. Remember, it's never too late to learn. Look up the Frankfurt Adult Learning Center on Facebook. Shot all the way back to the rim. No good. Schultz pulls the rebound down for the Dogs. And quickly down is Orr. Steps down, goes right side, forces one up. Misses the shot. He would have had it. Counted if he would have gone in, but Warren picked up the foul.
Well, Keenan to the free throw line this time. He actually gets to shoot his own free throw on this occurrence. His last foul, they wound up having to take him out as he was bleeding from the chin.
First one up and in, as Mr. Orr's been working very hard on his free throws.
As the second Bulldog into double figures tonight, he's got 10. Tommy Davidson leads Central with 12.
Second one up and in. As we're down to 5:20 to go on this one. So tomorrow night we'll be at Everett Case Arena, John Mulholland Sport, with the Hot Dogs. Looks like they're not trailing there by Catholic. Could have a hard night there to finish up. We'll be taking on the Bulldogs.
Look out here.
You know, with the steal and the shot, top the basket and put him to the free throw line.
I was hoping for one of those breakaways.
Me too.
As it is, Keenan will get the layup. Hey, a final score. Carroll beat Tri-Central. Didn't see that coming.
Wow. Me neither.
Did not see that coming.
Well, you know, that storm coming up the East Coast saved us. We could have gotten that. Warren misses the free throw. Warren pulls the rebound down. So, thank goodness it went south. And a basket made by Miller. Keeping us out of this spot. Earlier in the week, they thought it was coming our way. But Smith, inside the arc, picks his dribble up. Guys, a lot of kids do that, don't they?
The only thing I dislike more than snow is a lot of snow. So I'm particularly happy we didn't get all that. Nice round of applause here for the Hornets starting 5 checking out of here. 4:34 to go in this one. Rossville's lead is 24 points. And these guys can start thinking about Harrison tomorrow night.
So Brendan Smith with the basketball. Green comes out, forces him to get rid of it to Davison. Davison steps inside, jump stop, shot no good. Stops it back out, and Moore picks it up, and he hands it to Whiteman. Back to Moore. Green squares up a 3 ball, back to the rim.
Put an offensive rebound again.
Yeah, by Moore, who gives it to Moore. Grant with the basketball. Kicks over to Green, a floater off the glass, and in.
I like that kid's mindset. I missed the last one, but I might make the next one.
70-44. Free ball by Smith. Nothing but the bottom, wide open.
Signed by Keenan Orr, also getting Brendan Smith a wide open look on the right wing.
47-70. Green with the basketball, working off the screen, kicks back out to Moore. Moore finds Whiteman. Whiteman takes it inside, kicks back to Moore.
What's the deal here, Don? The Frankfurt Athletic Department quit tweeting a while ago.
Evidently, they must be getting beat, and so, you know, if you're not winning, don't pass the score line. I got a tip from Joe Catherine who says that that they've committed one foul. Catholic has committed one foul in the third period, and they're up 9 with 4 minutes to go in the fourth. And not quite understanding why he says they have one in the fourth. I'm going to be must have one foul. So the homing has begun, according to Joe Catherine. 3 minutes to go on this one. Smitty finds Davison. Back to Orr. 3 ball on the way. Fired off the backboard. Smitty with the rebound. Stolen by Peyton Moore. Working on 20 turnovers tonight, which is not good.
Well, 20 turnovers is one thing, but then combine that with some bad work on the boards, going to lead to the kind of score we got here tonight. Rossville by 23.
Landis 3 ball no good. Rebound fought for it on the deck, and the Hornets, Moore, Grant pulls it down. Whiteman has it. He just sees to the rack as he misses everything. So Tony put back, he gets fouled hard.
Somebody must have heard me. The final tweet from Frankfurt Athletics says that the hot dogs run out of gas at Central Catholic. Lafayette Central Catholic wins at 88-75. Frankfurt hosts Clinton Central tomorrow at Everett Case Arena.
Tony makes the first one. Coming in is Knox and Spencer Smith for the Bulldogs. They don't go away after the ball game. We know Coach White will be up. More than likely, Coach Dunn will be up also. So we'll interview both coaches after the ball game. Orr draws the foul on the shot. So don't go too far away. Catch what the coaches have to say about this basketball game. And we'll try to talk a little bit about the upcoming Hoosiers Heartland Conference being played the first round here at Central, and then we'll head to Prairie for the rest of the tournament. Orr misses the first of 2.
It's not exactly been a free throw shooting clinic tonight either by either team. It's been a little tough to watch sometimes.
Makes the second, 71-48. 2:05 to go.
Are we keeping you awake?
You are.
Sorry.
Green has the ball. The screen puts it back to Whiteman. Swings it around to Peyton Moore. In the hands of Tony, he loses it, and then he's going to foul Davison. We'll head to the free throw line, and he'll shoot the double bonus, I think.
Tommy Davis. We got to have stats on Tommy here somewhere. A 56% free throw shooter coming into this one. Well, the Bulldogs shoot a lot of free throws. They had 217 attempts coming in the 11 games being reported. They don't make there enough. Tommy gets the first one.
All right, so we got some more Hornets coming in. We got number 40, Chase Starr, and number 32, Bryce Olive.
Now, don't let me down tonight. You got the Hornets, and they're going to be happy, and they're going to be
heading home.
So make sure you put all that together for me later.
Happy Hornets will be heading home. As not only did the storm hit the East Coast, but it hit right here in the town. 71-50 right now. As Green has the ball. Jumper from the baseline hits the side of the backboard, out of bounds for the Hornets.
Checking in for the Bulldogs, number 14, Julio Velasco. He will get Spencer Smith.
All right. Drop pass in to Moore for an easy 2 off the right block.
I'm here to tell you, Rossville runs as good as out-of-bounds plays as anybody we've seen all season.
Moore answers with the 3 ball. A lot of We got a lot of more fans here in front of us. I think it's Grandma and Grandpa.
It is indeed.
That's front of us tonight.
I think the judge sat down in the lower section.
Green has the ball. 1:07 to go on this one. It's pretty much over. We're just waiting for the final score. Backing the ball back out. Brett Tony on the attack. Stolen by Landis. 15 turnovers by the Hornets. Don't make a lot of difference right now. Knox steps inside, draws the foul. And he'll shoot two.
Right now, leading all scorers is Christian Howard with 18. Blake Miller backs him with 15, and Enrique Rangel with 13. On the central side, it's Keenan Orr, 17. Tommy Davidson, 14. Tristan Knox has 9, but he has 2 attempts here to push it to double figures. He missed the first one.
Coach Dunn going to pick up his 20th win in 2 years at Rossville. Knox on the rim again. Consistent. Rebound comes off to the Hornets. Green brings it in. Just dribble it out, boys. I think they'll let you just dribble it out. Well, I guess I'm wrong. As Knox goes for the steal, and he'll go right-hand layup.
And that gets him to point number 11. Now both teams with 3 guys in double figures.
Diving for the ball out of bounds as it goes off of Knox.
Well, I appreciate that no one quit. Tristan Knox continues to play hard for Central. The deficit's going to be too large to overcome. But at least show some fight to the end. I appreciate that.
Davison knocks the ball out of bounds and move it up a little bit. We're down to 24.5. Inbounds for Moore. Bounce passes it over here to Dawson Jacoby.
Nice pass.
And he puts it in for 2. Dawson, a freshman. 3-ball Davison, and he drains it. And that should end the ball game. 75-58 will be the final score here. Let's take some time out. We'll come back with our staff and at least one of the coaches. You're listening to the voice of Clinton County basketball here on 1570, 96.9, and you're watching it on WILO TV.
Hi, this is Dave from ServPro. Lots of people love the sound of a good thunderstorm, but not if that storm is flooding your home or business. So when water rushes in, keep the damage out by calling ServPro of Boone and Clinton counties. That's where you'll find a team of specialists with the experience and training to make sure your property is dry the first time. So when damage strikes your home or business, strike back by calling ServPro of Boone and Clinton County at 765-659-9600. Working to help make fire, water damage like it never even happened.
Whether your gas needs are grain drying or home heating, there's no gas like propane. Propane goes to work and keeps on working at a more reasonable cost than you ever thought possible. Call Newell's Gas and Appliance in Michigantown today for free estimates. You can rely on Newell's Gas and Appliance for dependable propane on time, regardless of the weather. Propane plus service, available at Newell's Gas and Appliance in Michigantown. 249-2866. That's 249-2866.
The Farmers Bank mobile banking and tablet app puts everyday banking tasks at your fingertips. Access is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, anytime, anywhere. This is Lee Randolph, main office branch. And in today's fast-paced world, you need to access your money regardless of where you are. Whether you're at home, work, or on vacation, our convenient mobile banking services are just a simple click away. Our app is available on our website at thefarmersbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Indiana Packers.
Hello, Clinton County residents. I'm Kirk Saylor with Indiana Packers Corporation. We are pleased to announce we will soon start production operations at our Frankfort facility and need good, hard-working people like you to fill production and industrial maintenance positions. If you are interested in working full-time for a leading pork processor with good pay and great benefits and live in the Frankfort area, then stop by and see us on Friday, January 22nd from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on Saturday, January 23rd from 8 a.m. to noon to complete an employment application with us. Our facility is located at 1150 Vermont Street, just off of Washington Avenue near the Milky Way. We are excited about our future with the Frankfort community, and we would love to have you be part of our team. Indiana Packers is an equal opportunity employer. Come see what we're all about.
We want people like you. Come be a part of our family. Indiana Packers.
All right, welcome back to Central High School, where, if you're ready, Happy Hornets are heading home on a 75-58 victory here at Clinton Central. And with your stats, Mr. Karl Kerchival.
Leading all scorers tonight, Christian Howard, 9 of 11 shooting, scored 18 points. He's backed by Blake Miller with 15, Enrique Rangel with 13, including 3 3-pointers, all of those in the first half. Then you had Jared Ward with 7, Harrison Whiteman with 6, Brent Tonsoni with 6, Matt Homko with 3, Vernon Green with 2, Dawson Jacoby with a couple, Peyton Moeller with 2, Grant Moeller with 1. Basically, if you played, you scored for Rossville. 24 for 35 from two-point land, 69%. A lot of those right there in the paint. Really, a lot of those just uncontested layups. 6 out of 18 from three-point land. That's overall shooting 30 for 53 for the Hornets. That's 57%. They struggled at the free throw line mightily, however. 9 for 18 at the line for Rossville. Probably the only negative I could see in the Hornets game tonight was at the free throw line. They didn't take care of the ball very well either. You said you had 17 turnovers. That's also very un-Hornet-like. So, 2 things for Rossville: take better care of the ball, make free throws when you get the chance to score. They pounded Central on the glass. They had a lot of easy buckets, a lot of transition stuff. They shared the ball extremely well, finding three-point shooters when necessary and finding guys for easy layups when they were available. For Clinton Central, they were led by 2 different. Keenan Orr with 17. Tommy Davidson also with 17. Tristan Knox scores 11. Taylor Turner with 6. Brendan Smith with 4. George Landis with 2. Spencer Smith scored 1. Clinton Central was 14 of 35 from two-point land. 6 out of 12 from deep. Hit a couple of those late. Overall shooting for the Bulldogs, 20 for 47 is 43%. And they, like the Hornets, just 50% at the line, 12 for 24. Turned it over about 19 times, but boy, the thing tonight was rebounding. Rossville was just so much more aggressive going after the rebounds, and they were rewarded with a lot of easy baskets because of it. Well, that'll get you the 75-58 final in favor of the Rossville Hornets, and we will be joined momentarily by Coach Ponzo White, Clinton Central Bulldogs. Coach White, how you doing, Carl? Nice to see you play. Good, sir, and I know that tonight was difficult. Having to track down an actual Raymond scorer and rebounder, and kind of saw Rossville then put it to you on the board tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They did, you know. We had, with active we had Kristen that stepped up. And, that's what we've been preaching all along is that when guys go down, we need someone else to step up. Fortunately, tonight, it's evident when you don't have Axel in there that things can't go your way. So.
Now, there are some good takeaways from tonight. You talk about Tristan Knox as one guy that stepped up. Tommy Davidson stepped his game up tonight as well. So you got some good things here going forward. And I don't want to spend too much time on guys who were not available, but what is the prognosis for Axel moving forward?
Well, right now in the game today, we're going to have Gavin coming early and try to ice it a little bit. That will help Axel take the pain a little bit he was having today. He couldn't run on it this afternoon. That's why we decided to sit him out tonight to see if that would help out with some rest. And, like you said, moving forward, we hope we can have him back in the lineup tomorrow against Frankfurt. I know that's a game that he chalked up and he's anticipating, and he's like, Coach White, I got to play tomorrow. And I said, Axel, we're waiting. We'll see what Gavin says, and we'll go from there.
Now, the offense seemed a little tentative at times tonight. Is that part of the lineup change or some of the new stuff you put in, or am I just wrong? To me, it just looked a little tentative at that moment.
Yeah, you're correct. It was a little bit of some of the changes we made. What we're trying to do is we're trying to focus more on our more powerful scores to get more effectiveness out of what we do. Because a lot of what I did in the beginning when I talked and when I got the coaches to help out was we put the read and react in, and we figured we'd let the players try to dictate, and share the basketball a little bit more. But even still, we put in a few sets, and we're still trying to share the basketball, make that extra pass, and share the ball. But, like you saw, some things worked for us, some things didn't. I think the stack stay works pretty good when we do the stack, right? Because it isolates a lot of things for either Keenan or whoever has the basketball out top.
There's going to be a learning curve to that, obviously, especially when you've got a sophomore and a freshman doing a lot of the ball handling. So I think people are going to understand that. And what as we turn the page a little bit, obviously you're going to watch this film, try to figure some things out. And obviously you've seen Frankfurt play. You know what you're in for going into Everett Case tomorrow night. So what do we look forward to then for the game tomorrow, Ethan?
I think we look at seeing if we can execute better. And, we're going to try to get the Taylor kid. We got to work against him. And, I think the King kid they have hit the winning shot against Rossville here. And, those two kids stand out in my mind right now, that if we can isolate them and maybe even let one of them get something and just take the rest of the team away, we'll be fine.
Well, we look forward to, we'll be covering that game as well, and we're going to continue to follow things along. We're looking also forward into next week, and I know you haven't probably thought about it yet because you've had this weekend. But your thoughts just preliminarily here with the Hoosier Heartland Conference Tournament, and you'll be hosting Karl here on Tuesday. Are the kids pretty excited about how this format lays out?
Yes. I mean, we're excited that we have the opportunity to play Karl with the hopes that we are successful. We look down the road on Thursday. We have to go back over to Prairie and possibly play Prairie again for the third time of the season. So it's a lot of excitement. That's what I was telling Mr. Clifton today, that when you look at the conference, you probably have 8 of the 10 teams that could beat anybody on any given night, and that just shows the strength of the conference and what we have.
Absolutely. And, again, the result tonight was not what you were looking for. There were some positive takeaways, some things to learn. And then we'll see you again tomorrow night, Coach.
Hey, thank you, Karl.
All right.
And Josh.
Fonzo White of the Clinton Central Bulldogs. They do fall tonight 75-58 to Rossville. And the Hornets, Coach Dunn, I know you check that sheet as well. We can get Coach Dunn.
Holy cow. Before we get to the WILO and WILO's 2 wardrobe, provided by Longhorn Marketing inside MCF Farm Hardware in the new location, Nickel Plate 28 West, Caddy Corner Pound, Affordable Auto. For work, school, or play, let Longhorn create your wardrobe. Longhorn Marketing and Factor, call 765-650-4430 or log on at lhmg.biz.
Coach Corey Dunn of the Rossville Hornets will join us now. Coach Dunn and the Brent 75-58 here over Clinton Central. Probably the most impressive to me is the job your kids did on the glass tonight. You really took it to Clinton Central and rebounded here.
Yeah, we really controlled the glass. We knew we had a size advantage in the post, and we really wanted to execute down low. And, even we had some guys attacking the rim for rebounds really well in the perimeter tonight. Yeah, it really paid off.
I thought really a lot of positive things for you. One real positive thing, knowing that you've got Harrison coming in tomorrow night, is you got to get some of your guys out, play a lot of kids tonight that maybe don't always get a lot of action. But the one I want to talk about right off the top is Christian Howard. I just love the kid's footwork down low. I know it looked easy to somebody just watching that, they just give it to him, he makes the layup. A lot of that had to do with the footwork that he was doing ahead of time.
Yeah, Christian's one of those guys that he's a grounded player. He's not a high flyer, but he does a really good job of using his body and using his footwork. Things that we do in practice and we work on. And, Christian's one of those guys that he buys in and does everything you ask him to do. And he's pretty much always going to outwork anybody out there. He's a lot like his brother. They both they don't quit working. So.
Now, we're getting used to seeing Blake, all that he contributes. Jay Rangel's another guy. I'm going to tell you a kid that I made the comment tonight that every team should have is Harrison White. Mr. Energy, Mr. Emotion, does a lot of good things. He's a good ball player. I mean, I'm not just talking about these periphery things that you see, but I mean, the kid can play too. I think every school would love to have one of those.
Yeah, Harrison's one of those guys that we always talk to about, he's got to give us a spark off the bench, whether it's a hustle play, whether it's, getting a stop on the defensive end. But it's nice to have guys coming off the bench to give you that spark, so to speak, and what we need that more often. He's one of those guys that can do that, and we look for him to do it hopefully more often the rest of the year.
So nice win tonight and a lot of real positive things.
two things that I noticed tonight that weren't real Hornet-like. Didn't take care of the ball as well as you usually do, and you didn't shoot free throws as well as you usually do. And as a coach, I know that that's probably something you're going to think about.
Yeah, we had too many unforced turnovers there in the first half. I think we had 9 turnovers in the first half. We ended up with 19 for the games that I had. And that's 7 too many for me to at least be somewhat comfortable. And I'd rather pretty much 9 too many.
Right.
So it depends on who you're playing and how many you're going to typically get. But we didn't take care of the basketball tonight. Free throws, some of that, they just got to make them. But that's rhythm too. Guys not playing as much and shooting free throws at different times. I know Humco come out there. He's usually steady Eddie for us from the line, and he just sat on the bench for quite a while. Not used to doing that, and then come out and have to try to shoot free throws. So it's good for him. I talked to him after the game and said, you guys got to remember these other guys are sitting the bench most of the time. You're not used to that role, and it's not fun for you because you're used to always being out there. But I thought we did a good job of cheering on our teammates and getting other guys some good quality minutes tonight.
I know you got a ball game tomorrow night against a big school, and they're going to come in with a lot of firepower. And we wish you well in that. And you probably have not looked ahead to next week at all, but we have. And we're really excited about the conference tournament. We're going to be there to cover it. We just kind of want your thoughts on this conference tournament. How you think? I don't know the format. Do you like the format? And then how you see next week kind of unfolding?
I definitely think it's important not to knock it till you try it, so to speak. It's something different. Sometimes people see something different and they frown and they think, oh, we can't do this. But it'll be a good experience for our kids. Hopefully, we play well. If it's a week where you don't play well, you could be in trouble.
Right.
Stacking games up like that. Especially, our conference, the top end is really pretty good. There's about 6 schools that any given night can beat any of them. So it should be fun. It should be interesting. It's important to come out the gate that first night you play in that tournament and, come out on the right side of that. Or else, from there on you're playing for anything but first.
Right. Well, we wish you well tomorrow night against Harrison, and then we'll catch back up with you on Thursday in the conference tournament.
Thank you, guys.
We like your team, Coach.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for
Corey
coming.
Dunn of the Rossville Hornets, victorious tonight, 75-58 here at Clinton Central. Don Stock here will rejoin me. And final thoughts from the Peanut Gallery.
Well, I enjoy listening to the coaches say, usually free throws are something that you get into a habit of do the same thing, the way. He talks to me about it being a rhythm. Usually drop them down. You know about it than I do. The old time school was you got taught, step up the line, same way, do the same thing. That's not that way at all.
It's hilarious how many different approaches coaches have. Some coaches tell you, I don't even want you thinking about it. Just step up there and shoot it like you shoot something else. You have another coach that tells you free throws are completely different animals, so you got to treat them completely differently. You got other coaches that tell you step off the line, take a deep breath. You got others say don't move off of that line. You listen to your coach. You just try to figure out the right philosophy to take. If it doesn't work, try something different. Athletes of all kinds are superstitious beyond belief, right down to how many pairs of socks you wear and which one you put on first. So when free throws aren't falling, a lot of times you'll see them add a dribble or not dribble at all, or, it's weird. But both teams tonight struggled pretty badly at the free throw line. Both teams 50% at the line. For Central, that's not far off from their season average. But for Rossville, that's something they've got to work on here moving forward. They've got some big plans for this team, and free throws are going to be a big part of it.
Well, the Hornets go to 9-5 as they head to the Hive tomorrow night to play Harrison of West Lafayette. The Bulldogs, they fall to 3-2 and 10, and we'll have them tomorrow night at Everett Case Arena, where they'll take on the Hot Dogs, who got beat tonight too. We want to thank, in part, our sponsors for tonight's matchup here between the Hornets of Rossville and the Bulldogs from Kerchival. Our sponsors are Walker Services Incorporated, Compass Credit Union, Jerry's Body Shop, Bruno's Pizzeria, the Farmers Bank, Bruno's Gas and Appliance, Surf Pro of Boone in Clinton County, Indiana Packers, Longhorn Markers, inside MCF Farm and Hardware. All right, we're going to wrap it up here. Once again, final score 75-58. Until tomorrow night, I'm Don Stott, Karl Kerchival here to my left, Russ Casper running the camera behind us, and Dan Royalty back at the studio. You've been listening to Clinton County High School basketball here on 1570, 96.9, and you've been watching it on WILO TV. Good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
You've been listening to Clinton County High School basketball action on WILO, WILO2, and streaming worldwide at ClintonCountyDailyNews.com.
Basketball action brought to you by Bruno's Pizzeria, Encompass Credit Union, Serve Pro of Boone and Clinton Counties, The Farmers Bank, Newell's Gas and Appliance, Indiana Packers, Wampler Services Incorporated, Frankfurt Adult Learning Center, Longhorn Marketing inside MCF, and Casper Media. This has been a Casper Broadcasting Sports presentation.